Good morning, everybody. It's a nice Monday morning, guys. I woke up a little later, but I'm dressed and all that, so no makeup, but it's okay. I just thought I'd come on here and have my morning cup of coffee with you, my little eggs and bacon cup. I love this one. I'll try to pan out a little bit more, like my mom always says, pan it out, girl. Okay, here we go. So I hope you guys are having a good morning so far. I'm just going to do a hot coffee because it's a chilly morning and I'm just in the mood for the hot coffee. And I'll do a proffee later, but for right now, I want to stick with the hot coffee. So I actually have my big frother that I finally cleaned out. So I'm going to use that here, you guys, to make my froth for my coffee. I just made like a regular cup of coffee today. Like I said, it's just like a donut shop type regular coffee. And so I'm going to take and do my frothing, you guys. I'm going to do some half and half here. Get it up to at least the minimum line there. There we go. And now it's on and it's frothing away. And we're going to put a little bit of the cinnamon in there. The royal Vietnamese cinnamon that I love. And then I'm going to put a smidge of this toasted marshmallow, sugar-free syrup. My brain's still trying to catch up with me, you guys. Sorry. I just put a smidge of that in there for the taste. And I'm also going to put a packet of this, the monk fruit sweetener in there. And there we go. And that should be good. And then when it's done frothing, then I will put it in my coffee. So I wanted to come on here anyway to just remind you guys about my trivia nights that I have on Wednesday nights on the Facebook Lives. I'm still sticking with like the Halloween theme, you guys. My sister wanted me to do Stephen King type stuff or probably scary book, scary movie type trivia or whatever. So I'll probably be doing something like that. So if that's something you guys want to jump into on my trivia night, I do it every Wednesday around between 8:15, but usually about 8 o'clock. So, and we do it for about an hour and we just have a fun time on there. So, and this time I'm giving a gift giveaway for whoever gets the most questions and stuff right. I'm going to pour this in, you guys, while I can. But it's still frothy. And my thing just flung on the ground, but it's okay. It's a Monday, you guys, right? It's a Monday. So, but I'm sticking with the Halloween kind of scary theme. And with that, I have a little bit of time before my granddaughter gets here. So I wanted to come on here and see if anybody else had any more scary stories or true stories or paranormal stories or just scary things that happen, with the theme of the Halloween month. One other scenario I didn't tell you guys when I told you my other video with my paranormal stuff and all that. You guys can go back in there and watch that one. I had like a blue and white checkered kind of shirt on if you wanted to look to find what video that was. So I have some scary stories or like true paranormal type stuff that happened to me in my family and stuff that you guys can go watch that if you want to, because it's quite interesting. But this one's more of just like a scary situation that happened to me like quite many years ago. I lived in a house here and where I live now, but it was in a different area in Grand Haven, and it was a ranch style house, the basement and stuff like that. But I lived with my kids, and they're quite young at the time, and we were at a restaurant away, going out to Pizza Hut with our kids and their friends, and when we came home, there was this guy it was in the middle of winter, mind you, and there was this guy kind of pacing at our sidewalk in front of our house, and he had just like a little fleece coat on it, and mind you, it was freezing out, and we're like, okay, like what's going on? So we didn't take much mind of it, we're like, well, whatever, let's just get the kids in the house, blah blah blah, because we're around a bunch of houses and sidewalks, and we're like, well, maybe he's just waiting for a friend, whatever. So anyway, we kind of just kept an eye on him. We kept looking out our living room window, and he kept just pacing in front of our house for some reason. And I'm like, we need to go ask him what's going on, So, we went out there and he was just all acting weird and stuff and just pacing and like, then he's like, my friend's in your house or something. I'm waiting for my friend to come out. And we're like, what do you mean your friend's in our house or whatever? And he's like, my friend's in your house. This is the last place that I saw him by or something like that. And we're like, what the heck? And our kids are in the house playing, right? And we're like, what the heck, you know? So I think we ended up calling the cops. And when we did that, we looked outside and we didn't see him. And then all of a sudden we looked over and he was sitting in our car because we didn't lock our car back then, which we probably should have. And he was sitting in our back seat. So my husband, he goes and he sits back there and he's like, he goes in the car and he's like, what are you doing in our car? And he's like, oh, I'm sitting with my buddy over here. Don't you see him? Or whatever. And there was nobody with him. Like he was just tweaking. He was on drugs or something. I don't know. So he got him out of our car. And then he kept just pacing, saying, I'm waiting for my friend. I'm waiting for my friend. So we ended up calling the cops. We were like, this is weird. Like, this guy's tweaking or whatever. So we call the cops, and they talk to him or something, or they see him, and they know who he is or whatever. And they come up to our door and they're like, hey, calmly, they're like, can you get your kids and, you know, yourselves and come out here for a minute? And we're like, okay, sure. We're like, what the heck's going on? You know, like, what's going on? This is weird. So we go outside with the cops and stuff, and they're like, we think there's a fugitive or something. This one guy that basically just got out of jail, or he escaped or something, and he was breaking and entering into homes, and he was kind of dangerous and this and that. So they're looking for him in the area, and supposedly this guy knew him and thought he was in our house. So they had to take us out of our house, and then it was like in a movie. They had all their guns drawn, and they had our house surrounded with like lights flashing, and they're going through all our bushes, flashlighting it out to see if he was behind the bushes and stuff. And they had about 10 cop cars surrounding our house, about a bunch of SWAT guys going in our house. They're looking in closets, you know, looking everywhere, blah, 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 for the guy. They went in our basement, looked everywhere, you know. And then they're like, well, we don't see him. He's not in your house, but I would just lock your doors and, you know, just be aware that we're still looking for the guy and blah, blah, blah. So, like, it was just really scary because we had our kids and we had to bring them outside, and all these cops are, like, you know, going through our house with guns and things like that. And then that night it was really hard to sleep. Like, I think our kids had to sleep with us, and they were all scared and freaking out and stuff, and nothing ever happened. But I was a little freaked out, hoping that they looked in our house good, because we had all these like different rooms in our basement that were like storage areas, and I'm thinking, geez, I hope they look good and this guy still isn't like in our house. Like, I was just tweaking for a while. Like, I couldn't sleep for about a week, and I kept looking out my windows and this and that. It was just like a really scary situation. It was kind of like in a movie, you know. It was pretty scary. So I had that situation, and then another ghost story thing it was about one of the little houses that my mom had once. And my mom will remember this. Like, she lived in this house, this little white house, and all of us kids and her grandkids swore it was haunted or whatever. She's like, no, it's not. And we're like, yeah, I think it is. Because she had a dog or something, and it kept staring in the kitchen when there was nothing there. I spent the night, like one night, on her couch, and I kept hearing stuff in her kitchen, and I just like tried to ignore it, whatever. But then when I woke up in the morning, like all the drawers and cupboards were like flung open, and things around the floor in the kitchen and stuff. And like, I asked my mom, I'm like, did you get up last night and go leave through the kitchen and stuff? And she's like, no, I slept the whole night and I never got up. So like, how and who the heck would have opened like all these cupboards and drawers and had like spices and stuff flung all over and stuff if there wasn't a ghost or something? I don't know. It was just really weird. And you always felt like someone was watching you, or you'd hear like doors like opening or closing like in the background and stuff. It was freaky. And we kept telling our mom that we thought this house was haunted. She's like, no, it's not. And we're like, yeah, it is, whatever. But so we were glad when she moved away from that house, because it was just quite creepy, I thought. So anyway, that's just another little story. But yeah, I've had quite some incidences and some things going on in my life, I tell you, like supernatural and just scary stuff. And just like I told you guys, like about the guy that was like almost rear-ended me on that country road and stuff, and he wouldn't stop getting on my butt on my car, and I thought he was going to ram us into the field, and yeah, that's still haunting me, because that just happened like about a month ago. So it's like, I tell you, like all this weird stuff that happens and stuff. But anyway, that's just sticking with the theme of like just scary or weird or paranormal stories. If you guys have any, let me know, because I like hearing all that scary kind of spooky stuff around the Halloween time. So just let me know. But again, with the trivia night on Wednesday, it's going to be still like a scary type theme or whatever. But I'll let you know, like tonight or tomorrow, like exactly what it's going to be. But I'm pretty sure that I'm going to stick with like the Stephen King or scary movie type whatever situation. So if that's up your alley, then come on my trivia night that I do. And like I said, I'm going to give a giveaway this time too. So, and then I'll let you guys know when I'm going to send it out and stuff like that. Because I'll probably be sending it out the first week in November, actually, because this is my brain. I forgot. I have my little fun trip with my 2 oldest granddaughters. We're going to like that water park in Wisconsin this weekend. So it's kind of like it's from our daughter and son-in-law. It's like our Christmas gift, and one of their Christmas gifts to their kids is to like, they're spending like the money to like send us to this water park with the kids and just have a good time. It's a water park / amusement park, and my daughter and son-in-law are paying for like the whole trip and everything. So it's gonna be fun. It'll be fun for us because we're not like paying for it. And I'm just kidding. But no, it'll be fun. We just love like spending time with our grandkids and doing everything we can with them and stuff like that. And once our other grandkids get old enough, then we'll be bringing them on trips and more trips and stuff like that too. It's just we try to wait until our grandkids are at least like 6 or older, just so we know that they're a little older and they're going to stay with us and we can see them better and they're not going to wander off, as you know what I mean. So like, but don't worry, other grandbabies, we will be taking you guys too. As long as me and Pop stay in good health and everything, we'll still love traveling. So I guarantee we'll be bringing you on some fun adventures too. So, but I'll let you guys go this morning, and I will tell you and let you guys know, and I'll put like an invite thing about my trivia night for people that don't know about it, or for people that do and just like to be reminded. I'll put a thing on my Facebook page for the trivia night and just give you a few more details about what it's going to be and my gift giveaway thing and stuff like that. So I hope you guys have a wonderful Monday morning, and just let me know if you guys have any stories, and just, you know, comment in the comments or whatever, and let me know some of your stories or whatever. That would be fun. Or when I'm on a live sometime, you guys could tell me or whatever. So anyway, I hope you guys have a good day, and I will come on here later and do some more videos, and I'll let you know about trivia, and I will talk to you soon. Love y'all. Bye.